guys, Rexasaur here, and welcome to another World of Tanks review. And today I will be reviewing the Tier 8 German TD, the Jagdpanther II. Now, I've played a few Tier 8 TDs. I've played the ISU, I've played the Borsig, and that's about it actually. That's it. Is that it? Is that all there is TD-wise? I play a lot of German TDs. I played. Oh no, of course I played the T20 and the T20 prototype. I knew I forgot to play. So I played a lot of Tier 8 TD. So I believe I am correct in saying that this is probably one of the best at what it does. Now, the Jagdpanther II is a very speedy and hard-hitting tank. It is the equivalent of a medium in the terms of TDing, because it sort of sits not at the back, but not at the front either, and it's a support TD. Very much like the T30 is. Now, let's look at some stats. It has 1,150 hit points, which is up the higher end, knowing that most tanks have about 1,100 to 1,050 to a bit lower, except of course the T20 and T20 prototype who have a bit more because they're buffy, heavy tanks. It weighs 53 tons and has a 700 horsepower engine, which means it goes very, very fast. It is a very speedy little thing, goes 55 kilometers at top speed, which is easily attainable, especially downhill, which goes above and beyond that. Traverse speed of 38 and gun traverse of 26 means that this tank is nimble as hell. It is a very, very fast TD, like incredibly fast. Like it is, I love it. I actually really, really like this tank. I've had this tank for about 2 weeks, and I've already got 50,000 XP on it. I've been playing this in skirmish with my clan and alone, and it's just been amazing. And I have 2 replays to show you about that because it's just so good. If we look at the research tree, it's a pretty standard research tree. Most of these you will have research from previous tanks, except for this little gun here, which is only on the Ferdinand Jagdtug and Jagdpanther II, which I have research. But this one you should have because it's on. Yeah, it's on the Jagdpanther. I thought so. And it's, yeah, whatever. I 3 XP'd my way to that because I wanted the Top Gun straight away. Because like this is like but this is like, oh hello. It's like having the E75's gun. Well, it is the E75's gun. Now, before I carry on, I am sorry I didn't do a Jagdpanther review. What happened is that the patch 9.5 actually corrupted all the previous replays from all the previous patches, so I couldn't do a proper review on the tank when I finished it, which is why I'm getting so many done this week. I'm getting 4 different reviews done, so after watching this review, if this is the first of the 4, then watch the other 3, because god damn, there's a load of them. So yeah, anyway, this tank is amazing. I would definitely recommend putting binos and camo net as well as a large caliber gun rammer, because good stuff. The gun itself is incredibly good. I've already said this. It's the E75's gun. Incredibly fast rate of fire, around 12 to 11 seconds if I'm not mistaken. The accuracy is fantastic, the aiming time is beyond fantastic, and its penetration to damage is so good. Like, the rate of fire of this thing is so good and you do so much damage. The average DPM is about 2,500 per minute, so it's pretty good. So there we go, that's the Jagdpanther II. So now let's go on and watch 2 replays. Okay guys, here we are at the first replay with the Jagdpanther II. This is a top tier game on Fiery Salient. Yep, on the fiery one of Prohorfka. There's a lot of scout tanks. My mission is to destroy 2 enemy vehicles, win the battle and survive. I'm going to every single replay from this point onwards, because of the implementation of missions, I'm just going to tell you what I was doing, because it might give you a little bit of an idea of what I was going through at the time. What I was going through, it sounds like it was terrible. What I was thinking, because obviously when I go into a battle now, I go lean towards what my mission might be, as well as play properly, although sometimes I may do risky things to try and get the mission. ELC goes around, but he doesn't go the way I think he's going. Also, there's an ELC there, but I'm trying to stay behind bushes so I don't get spotted. But he manages to get himself killed very, very soon. There we go, by the WZ111. And I'm going to carry on going left. Now, I'm just going to do what I do on every TD map. As you can see, this tank is pretty mobile. It's quite a hilly, well, it's not a very even ground at the moment, so you can't see me going at a very good speed. Well, not going at a very bad speed. The Tiger 88 doing an excellent there. But as you can see, The gun aiming time is fabulous. The actual loading time is pretty decent. It's about 10-11 seconds. And I get a shot into him. I almost hit the leopard, which is terrible, but it's not too bad. And I'm basically just doing what a TD should do on this map. Now, there's one heavy behind us, the MXM445, who just got a kill, as you saw. Which is dumb. That blind shot should not have done. That was a dumb blind shot which I should never have taken because it's stupid, and it might reveal my position to the people. I'm going to move up because the Jagdpanther II's camo is actually not that bad. It's a pretty decent camo, pretty decent tank. As you can see, also the aiming time and the general aiming circle at maximum is not bad at all. And the dispersion of the circle when after you shoot is really good. That tiger nearly got absolutely fucked. But as you can see, my thing is to destroy 2 enemy vehicles, so that's what I'm really trying to do. This is actually like mission 3, so this is really early on in the missions. There's a SU-122-44, and I totally missed him, that's totally fine. The traverse of this tank is fantastic as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like ridiculous. This tank generally is fantastic. I absolutely adore every single game I have in this thing. It's just a great tank. Look how mobile it is. It just turns fast. It responds really well, and it's just a very nice tank. It doesn't have a lot of armor, but it has enough to bounce at low tiers. It's just a really nice thing. Now, on this map, you always need a really good. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but once again, replay glitch. This map, you need either heavies or armoured vehicles to move up to spot the things that's in front of you, or the light tanks to do so. And right now, we have a tiger, which is a heavy without much armour, who's doing the job, but he's doing it, and that's what counts. So, because these people are suiciding, and the fact that he's doing is bringing all our heavies, which are camping on this line, to doing exactly the same thing, which is wonderful. Now, there's a T-69 in the corner. I'm going to put a shot into him. Boom. And this tank does 490 average. It's fantastic amount of damage. It's a really, really, really huge amount of damage. It's bloody amazing. And I put a shot and he finally died. I've done my mission now. All I need to do is win it. Which is looking like it's happening, so I'm just going to play more than properly now. Even though I was already playing properly. When it's kill things, you just play as you normally would, to be honest. It's not as if you have to set someone on fire. Whatever. Some missions are dumb. But going forward in the Jagdpanther II, and we're going to go somewhere near the open, but we're kind of going to stay towards our side because I want to get shots onto the hill. So I'm going on flat land now, and I'm accelerating at a steady speed going over the 40 km/h limit. Now I'm going downhill, but I do get shot by the ELC, which is kind of annoying, but I'm going to stay towards him. I'm going to ignore him. There's no artillery to fuck me over, so I'm just going to keep going forward. Reaching, going slightly uphill but still accelerating. There's the T-29. I'm going to stop, going to aim my shot. Look at that quick aiming time. Not going to hit him, but I'm going to get the IS-3. Hopefully not going to. So I'm just going to go forward. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Someone just slammed the door in my apartment. I'm going to shoot and do an incredibly low roll, almost 100 lower than my roll. Actually, that might be the minimum I can actually do. Oh no, it isn't, because 400 is... never mind, it isn't. Gonna put shot into him again, 468, still a low roll, but enough to put him on. Pretty low damage, giving me quite a bit of damage there. And then I'm gonna put one final shot, which is gonna bounce. Of course it is. The IS-3 is going to potentially kill him, that'd be great, but it might not happen. So I'm probably gonna get that shot, and it goes low. Lovely. The IS-3 does get him. Now there's an IS-3 here, which I'm probably not gonna get. But I'm going to go forward, doing quite a good job, in my opinion. Managing to do pretty well. There's the IS-3. Shoot him. Death. There's the Sturmmill. And his beautiful camping spot, which is where a Sturmmill should be, in my opinion. So he's doing a good job. But there he is. Going to turn around. Aim, 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 shoot. Dead. 4 kills. Get in the cab, get myself a little noob point. Boom. 1 noob point. It was good. It was a good replay. So now let's look at the results screen. So here's the results screen, getting a high caliber as well as a 3rd mastery class, because loads of people know how to play this tank. and rightly so, because it's really good. Getting ourselves not at the top of our team, but near the 4 kills is pretty okay. Getting ourselves just under 3,000 damage to get a high caliber, and doing quite a lot of damage, but not a lot more. I got actually 64 assistance damage, which is pretty good. But anyway, let's go on to the second replay. Okay, here is the second replay, this time platooned with Crap Hunter and his ISU. The mission is to score 3 hits in a row on... What is this map? El Haluf. How can I forget that? So there we go, we're going to have a little game on El Haluf. We are once again top tier. Now this tank does do very well at bottom tier, but the only replays I had at the time were of this, so there we go. But this tank is very good in a tier 8, when tier 9 is top tier. Not so good when, obviously, when tier 10 is top tier, but still does admirably because it has the E75's gun, and the E75 is a fantastic little tank. I've done a review on it, so yeah. There's the E25, going to put a shot into him. Nice 555 damage. He can get absolutely destroyed, and now he's dead. I don't even think he managed to shoot once, and that'll teach the bastard for having an OP tank. Obviously it's not overpowered enough. So now I'm just going to go over the lip of this hill. I'm going to see if I can spot this ARL. Can't spot anything, so I'm just going to reverse away. There's no point in getting spotted unnecessarily. And we're going to move across. Not much going on right now, just a casual little skirmishes going up down the 1, 2 and 3 area. Two light tanks have gone down the 0 line. One of them has already been killed. DLC that is, and then there's only a Bulldog and a T-71 as well. There are quite a few tier 6s on each side. Crap Hunter is telling the BK to bugger off because he's being an absolute retard. Put a shot into the T-34-3, take a shot from the 5100, which isn't the worst thing. It's not a bad thing really that happened. Now the 5100 is on really low health, but there is a WZ which I think I should probably get, but he's not going to do much. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to get myself into a good position to shoot just in case. Should there be a problem, the T-34 is going to go. And there we go, shoots him. I believe that I can ram kill the 5100 as well as get a nice shot into him, so I might be able to. WZ shoots him, and now it's a definite ram forward. So we have 3 kills as a platoon, doing really well. I believe the WZ111 has retreated, and I'm going to let the T-34 actually spot him first. I'm going to go forward. We're enticing him to shoot us. Not entirely sure who's going to shoot first. Goes for me, and does damage to me because my tank once again has no armor, but that's not really a bad thing. Gonna put a shot into him, very easily pens in because this gun is really good. Wrong gun in reverse, artillery dodges me, that was mostly epicness. But a lucky dodge. And the WZ sort of hides himself there, but sadly for him, hiding was the worst thing he could do. So I'm going to shoot him in the back. Not going to die, but I'm kind of stuck and I don't want to get RT'd, so I'm just going to go around. He actually totally ignores me. I lose no damage or track anything. Boom. Death. And now everything's going well, so I'm just going to... I'm thinking about going back to base, but I realise that we've actually got this under control with the 12T and the ice. In fact, he's going back as well. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should turn around. Get some nice little kills. 12T dead. Okay, that might not be what happened. I can't remember what happened, to be honest. Borsig is up there, I don't really want to... Oh yeah, that's what happened. The Type 64, instead of going for our cap and capping, tries to go there, I shoot, and he just stops. And I'm just like, no! How could this be? How can you stop? And then he just does nothing! This Type 64 is one of the craziest drivers. Because he stops, shoots me, I'm reloading, could have totally, killed me, potentially. Instead, he just goes round and stops, ladies and gentlemen. He stops right there and gets killed by Craphunter because I spotted him. But that's good because it's burn damage for me. IS-2 gets killed by the T-34 on the enemy team, and I'm going to go forward. There is a Borsig, Tiger 2. Tiger 2 is probably going to die very soon. Borsig hasn't been spotted yet. There's also a VK-360-01 and the artillery. This tank is fast. Have you seen how fast that was? That's just fast. It's medium tank fast with a TD's gun. Now, both me and Crapper have 3 kills. That is a BIA, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fucking wonderful if we get that medal. But do we get that medal? Well, we'll find out. The Borsig is spotted over there. Craphunter along with a T-32 and VK. Craphunter managed to kill him, getting a nice little 7th kill. I see a tree fall to the left. There's the VK. Put a shot into him. Boom. He misses the first shell. And I'm like, oh crap, I might die. But it's actually totally fine. He also gets shot by, I think it's the IS. VK, absolutely terrible thing. 4 kills each, 8. 1 more and we have 9, and that means nothing in the world of water tanks because you need 12 to get crucial. So that's that. But there we go. This tank, very quick game. Well, just over 6 minutes. And we absolutely thrashed the enemy. Just me and Crabhunter. Both these TDs are wonderful TDs. Both in very different ways. I'm a very mobile medium-like TD. Supporting from the front, or the side, or the rear, as you saw, just from everywhere. This tank is so mobile you can reposition it at any point. And this gun is so accurate, and it's fast firing. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. And this tank just blows my mind. I'm so happy I got it over the Ferdinand. Like, everyone was saying that Ferdinand is slow, same gun, it's slightly more armor, but it doesn't always bounce very often because people know where to shoot it. And it's like, well, this tank, you don't expect it to bounce. When it bounces, you're like, wow, I bounced, holy crap. So yeah, I just absolutely love this tank. It's brilliant. Not entirely sure where the enemy is. So I go left, and he is in fact here. There he is. Push onto him. The camera just fucks off for no reason. So there we go. 9 kills. Doing good. Fantastic replay. So there we go. That's the second replay for the Jagdpanther II. Now I'm going to go to results screen and my final verdict on the tank. So here's the results screen. Getting Brothers in Arms as well as High Caliber once again, and First Class Mastery Badge. Coming top of the team along with Craphunter. Both of us doing amazingly high damage, about 3,000 both. That's 6,000 in total. That's pretty high. And me getting just over 1,000 base XP. Doing also 700 assistance damage, which is pretty good. And overall with a premium time you get, like, yeah, what was it, 1,700. Anyway, so the Jagdpanther II is amazing. It's a medium tank, but a tank destroyer basically, and that's what you got to get out of it. Between this and the Ferdinand, I would choose this so many times. I haven't played the Ferdinand, but a lot of my platoon mates and clan mates have, and I've always heard them complain about it, saying either that it's too slow or that the armor just isn't worth it because it barely bounces anything because it always goes and sees top tiers. But this tank is nimble. It's got exactly the same gun, and I just think it's a better tank. Although I haven't played the Ferdinand yet, so I can't really make that decision. But I think that it is a better tank. It's definitely, in my opinion, much more fun to play than, say, the Borsig or the T200 prototype. But then again, they're completely different tanks, so there we go. So that's my opinion on the Jagdpanther II. I would definitely recommend you go up to the Jagdpanther II. It's fantastic. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time.